Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This lecture is going to be regarding understanding self-service banner, your A&M email account, and Blackboard account. I know some of you indicated that you were somewhat of a novice when it comes to navigating Blackboard so far and some of the other services on the university website. So this lesson is designed to provide some instruction on utilizing self-service banner for your financial aid, academic transcripts, registration, your email account, and Blackboard for this course, as well as your other courses that may be in Blackboard also. So we'll start with our understanding self-service banner. Okay, our first slide is understanding that self-service is your connection to the university. Through this account, you can check your grades and your unofficial transcripts. You can also print them out. You can view and update your financial aid status. And under that same option, you can also find out if financial aid needs other documents from you. You can sign your promissory notes. They'll send a link to that account also. You can also find out when your funds have been dispersed or if there is money owed. You can search the current course schedule when they're listed. You can add and drop classes via your self-service banner account if you have an alternate PIN via your advisor. And of course, you can view your account summaries, payment history, statements, things like that. So first you have to sign into self-service banner. This is the home screen from aamu.edu. If you're on the home screen, to get to this page, you click on My AAMU. It's in the top right hand corner, and click on self-service banner. Then you have to log in with your user ID, which is your A number, which is case sensitive, so it must be capitalized, your personal PIN, and you log in. If by chance you have never logged into this system before, you can retrieve your banner ID and PIN from this link as well. On the screenshot of the web page, the third bullet down says forgot your A number or PIN. That link is active. If you click on look up banner ID and PIN here, that link takes you to a screen where you can retrieve both your ID and your password. Then you can go back to log into self-service if you need to. But once you're logged in, you can view various windows from your account, from your student account. The self-service tab in your account is for students. The second tab says students, so you won't see all the tabs that you see here on this screen. But you can look up classes to see what time, what day they're offered, location, who's teaching. You can add or drop classes with an alternate PIN via your advisor's permission. You can view your weekly schedule and or your detailed schedule. You can view your registration status, which means you're registered or you're not, or you're eligible to register or you're not. And you can also look at your active registrations for each semester. The next screen is your financial aid tab. Right next to student, you'll see the financial aid tab. And this is also only pertains to your account information. So you can see your financial aid status. If you're eligible for awards, you can accept or decline awards here. You can email financial aid department, or you can get messages from financial aid. And they won't send these messages anywhere else. So be sure when it's time for financial aid disbursements and or renewals that you're looking here, because they won't send a notice anywhere else. And simple requests can be overlooked if you don't check here for those that information. Too far, hold on. Okay, Blackboard. This is where we are now. All students who are enrolled and registered for classes have access to Blackboard. Each class on your schedule already has a Blackboard shell. Whether or not your instructor utilizes that shell, it'll be available to you or not available. For this course, since we're asynchronous, the only method we have is Blackboard. So you should check this portal as often as every day. Whether something new is posted or not, you should check, because not all the announcements will come via email. Some will just come via Blackboard. All of our activity actually will take place in Blackboard. To get into your Blackboard account, I think you all know by now, it's your banner ID and the same password that you log into your self-service account with. So that way there's not another ID to remember or another password to remember. Some things that are points of interest for Blackboard. Your courses. This shows the courses that you're registered for in Blackboard, and it will only show courses that instructors have a Blackboard shell for. So if you don't see a shell for a course, the instructor has possibly not made it available, but if it's supposed to be and you've been told it should be, then contact that instructor. Announcements are just that. It may be about an assignment due, a reminder, a cancellation of class, dates regarding assignments, opportunities to attend other functions. So always check your announcements link in your Blackboard account also. After you select your course, you should be able to have several options that you can use within that course. What you should see at minimum is a course syllabus, any course material that's required, assignments, tests, discussion board options and discussion board questions, and the full grading center. The full grading center should have all of your attendance, any graded assignments. There should be a running tally, so this is an awesome place to keep check of if you want to know how you're doing in your class. It's the only place that is provided in between grades being posted. It's via Blackboard. Okay, now move on to the email. Everyone on campus, faculty, staff, and students have been issued an official university email account, but you have to activate it to get access. If you don't activate your account and set up your password, emails may be coming to the account, but you're just not retrieving them. So anything official from the school, especially financial aid, public relations, advisors, etc., will be sent through the Bulldog email account. Most of these offices will not communicate with any other email address. So make sure you've activated your email Bulldog account and that you check it regularly. It's a Gmail account essentially, so it's pretty much very user friendly. You can use the calendar, you can use the personal drive to store documents and papers. There's a space to build websites or things like that. It's, if you're web savvy, it could be a little fun, but it's not necessary to do all that just to get your email. To access your email account, you have to retrieve your username and password. Like I said, this is already set up once you register for school. So this is already waiting for you just to activate it. So your default password will always be the last 4 digits of your social security number and the first 4 letters of your name. Once you sign in with that information, and then you will be able to change it to something else for your new password. Also, if you're using computers that are on campus in an on-campus lab, you sign in with the same information to access those computers as well. Otherwise, you can't sign in to a campus computer lab computer. The Bulldog Alert is simply just that. They will text you, voicemail, or email if there's something happening on campus that they need to send out an emergency notice for. It could be inclement weather, it could be an incident on campus, it could be a fire. They'll send a text to your phone, they'll call your phone, or they'll send an email. So I would suggest if you haven't signed up for this to please do so, especially as we change seasons. Inclement weather tends to be an issue around here. So go ahead and sign up for Bulldog Alerts if you haven't done so yet. If by chance all of this has come and gone and you've had issues, you can get help with any of those apps for the Bulldog email, for Banner self-service, and for the Bulldog Alerts. Contact the IT department at extension 4357, and they should be able to assist or lead you to some other assistance. Okay? If there's anything in here that you didn't understand, please let me know. This will not be a discussion board question, but we will follow back up with this before the midterm exam. If you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you go back through each slide and read for yourself. If there's something that I haven't covered that you see you have interest in, please let me know. All right, that's it for Understanding Self-Service Banner, your AAMU email account, and Blackboard.